Alright. And we're live, I believe. We are living. Currently live. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Alright. So, I have done no practice. Let's get it. I watched a replay slightly earlier, so I remember the general route now for getting 18 power. And that's about all I've done. To be fair, I do remember it's harder to do this route with Reimu than this with Marisa, just because she's slower. But, like, even if I just get 17 power, that's fine. Never mind, we got 18. Cool. Never mind. I think I was just supposed to stay in the center. Right. It's here to here, and then it's here to here. It's here to here. This is how we do it. Again, I realize a lot of this will be, like, painful, like, relearning of shenanigans that I've already had to learn in the past. I almost had 2 power. I think, ideally, I already have 2 power going in her. I don't remember. I used to know this shit. Once upon a time. I realized, like, was it my like, last PB? Because I did have, like, a long while where I was playing this game with, like, no new PBs. So my last PB in this game with Marisa was in 2024. It's been a long ass time. Also, I'm not bothering getting the English version to work. I'm just gonna send it and not reading. Well, it's nice this way too, because it ensures that I have Steam loaded up whenever I play it, so I'll actually get to I'll have a way to keep track, or I'll have, like, Steam to keep track of just exactly how much time I'm wasting in fucking Touhou 18. Dude, Touhou 18 also innately keeps track of it. Okay. Yeah, patterns still take forever, I realize, even with... Well, to be fair, free power is when you really start popping off. Again, we're not gonna worry too much about, like, whether I die or not for now. I know ideally, like, I'm just not dying. Or, like, Touhou 18 is a game where it's like, if you die once, that it honestly is cause for a reset just because power will fuck you over later. Well, it's a little less the case with Reimu. That was just really bad movement on my part. Two misses. What's with the 0? I do love how, like, this is, like, the most basic of the things so far. I guess, like, maybe if I had more cards active. No, but I have, like, an activation card, so I feel like it should be plenty. I feel like it should have more to say, but it just kind of doesn't. Maybe that's what that counter is to the right of the lives. It's just like, ow. Or to the right of the misses. It's just like, how many times have you died? I just was not paying attention to that. Alright, run it back. Yeah. The main things that stand in the way of getting a good 18 run are always just like... It's just being lazy. I feel like there are plenty of sections I can do just fine, but it's always just like... I just get lazy and I just can't do them sometimes. Like, whenever I start playing lazy, I'm just fucked. It's like a low 70. Oh my god. Alright, what were we setting for that? Maybe the 0 is there for cards like errands. I forget what errands even does. Is that like... Right, it trades bombs for lives. So I guess like that would technically be a miss, but it doesn't... But it's not like a miss, because you don't actually lose a life. I just love how minimalistic it is. It's just like, miss, bomb. That's it. What more info could you want? It's a slightly higher 70. Yeah, again, I do have homing, so like I should try to make use of it. Yeah, there we go. There's the 2 power. 207. I forget, is 207 good? Again, at one point in my life, I had this shit, like, I used to... This shit used to be so instinctual. Like, I knew what was good power for stage 1 and what wasn't. Now I got no fucking clue, man. Now I can't tell you. It's like 249. Hello, Alice. How you doing? You have a micro slop ad. Honestly, that one's funny. I've never heard of micro slop before. Who's freezing the entire time? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna expect from micro slop? That you do, that you do. You did. It was sick. I've seen the guitar. No amount of power in this game is good. Well, 3 to 4. Well, okay, compared to normal damage, no. But like, if we're talking about like what's good for this game, like if you have 3 to 4 power, then you're living it up, right? You're fucking living la vida loca or some shit. That's what you're doing if you got 3 to 4 power in this game. I realize, like, I'm way too stressed about literally just trying to get an LNN Michael. Because if I had, I'm like, oh, I have to, otherwise the fucking run's dead. And it's like, eh, who cares? Okay, yeah, I was just not paying attention correctly there. I was gonna say, the run's gonna die either way. Like, I don't need to worry about throwing it to Michael right now. It's fine. I know, yeah. When I was, oh, wait, hold on. Let me catch up on the show. Bro, you're on the 5 stream streak. So close to 9. And you're just like, nah. You are the 9 ball. I started living La Vida Loca today when you woke up to see Wife's finally released part 2 of the King in Yellow ARG. Huh. I actually don't know what that is. The King in Yellow. Sounds cool. The ARGs are just always fun. Yeah, I just fucked up. Yeah, no, yeah, that was, man, that was just terrible on my part. Whoops. Yeah, there's a proper way to do this. Actually, did I ever have a proper way to do this, or did I just send it? I probably just sent it. I wish I would send it a little better. Yeah. Again, I haven't done any practice, so this is just going to be the session of, like, trying to relearn the game. I might want to see what I did in stage 2. I might want to see where my stage 2 strats were. Because, like, I had strats built up over a long time. Well, it was strats stolen from other players, but still. There we go, perfect. 2, 1, 0. I can't believe you didn't die. Yeah, I was supposed to do that differently. That's fine though. We still live. We still living out here. Finally, Minecraft world can start existing again. Oh, is it like a Minecraft ARG thing? So it's like you gotta play Minecraft in order to follow the story? They like release like custom maps. And it's like, find the things. Find the lore. You know, I think, what was it? I do want to emphasize, like, I know these attempts are not going to go well. I know this shit's not going to be going well. Like, fucking, because, like, even getting to, like, stage 4 is hard for me in this game. And, like, what was it? Again, I think if I want to have a chance of being the LNBNC, it's going to be with Reimu. That being said, though, I do very vividly remember my stage 6 run being, like, I remember getting the stage 6 run back in the day and then thinking, like, well, I don't want to grind this because I was probably more or less a fluke. Like, I wasn't happy about that stage 6. So, again. It's going to be a grind to see if I can even get that run again. I would like to at least get one more run to stage 6 in this game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, now we're on the easiest card in the world. No one can ever mess this up. Literally never failed this card once in my life, even. I would like it if I could shoot her. Well, I'd also like it if I could deal damage, but you know. Things aren't always in the cards. Oh, it's just videos, not maps. Okay, okay. Part 1 is a video called Searching for a Minecraft World That Doesn't Exist. It blew up. And because YouTube is the way it is, every ARG video made by someone else is about something that didn't exist. Yeah. It's just like... What was it? It's the same thing with RT games. Like, I forced 200 Minecraft players into, like, into, like, make a pit or whatever. Or, like, I forced them to live in a cube. So, Blaine, now that this ARG is finished, other ARGs will be allowed to talk about something or someone that doesn't exist. Or, no, that does exist. I mean, I don't... Well, because, like, some of it is, like, blatant, like, oh, man, you know, this is doing well, so I'm just gonna steal all of this. But some of it's also, like, oh, that was a really cool concept, and I want to try doing my own thing with it. So it's like, we might get some new stuff, although I wouldn't be surprised if, like, similar works get made that are, like, inspired from it. Even though it's overled. So this is... So, again, I was just, like, restreaming this shit. Okay, well, not like that. Well, I wasn't doing it like that, though. No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. Easy game. Alright. Well, I need to try to not die to Sonya. Let's get it. Hello, crowd. God, it is so weird. Like, was I gonna have a 5 miss now? It's ass. What's ass? My gameplay or the game? I have no idea what the fuck that is. Y'all know we have a popsicle here in Germany that's called Bussy. Is that what Bussy stands for? Like, no, well, not the popsicle, but I mean like boy pussy. I thought that was fucking. I guess that would make sense if that's the two combining terms. I've just never thought about that because I've heard of the term Bussy before, and I just thought it was. I thought they were just saying pussy, but in a funny way. I didn't realize it actually meant anything different. I entertain the weirdest conversations, but listen, I like to know more about the world, alright? I don't care if shit's weird. I want to know more about what's going on in life. Yeah, give me that shit. Give me that shit. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that one. It's fine. 204, and could be better. Wasn't like 12 seconds like a good time with Marisa? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Or no, actually, wait. Yeah, no, 12 seconds is a good time with Marisa because I just get an entirely new wave. All right, we're resetting that. There are a lot of adjacent words. Ass connected marketeers. Yes. Suddenly I need to check how expensive a flight to Germany is. What? I don't know if I want to be welcome to the Pussyverse. I don't know about this one. Is it should I be I don't know if I want to accept this one. Well, I like knowing more about life, but like I think I'm fine in my own universe. I think I'm fine. Meanwhile, in our universe. I fucked up. I fucked up and I still got more power than I've ever gotten before. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah, I was saying I should look up stage 2, or I should rewatch my replay on what I did in stage 2. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. I guess if I don't know. We'll see if I remember to do it next time. Jesus Christ, 210. Alright. 254. We're making improvements. We're making improvements on the power. 524 euros from New York City to Germany. Feel like that's a decent bit. Berlin, to be precise. How expensive from Spain, though? Around 800 to 200 bucks. Well, that's a lot cheaper. Or, did I say 880? 80 to 200. Looks like a good price for some German bullet. Well, that's just getting there. Then you gotta buy it. Who knows how expensive that shit is. Oh, you uploaded a new drawing? Hold on. What was the food item in question again? Because evaporated makes me think of, like, cotton candy. It's a popsicle. Okay. No, I guess evaporated also makes sense in that if it's a popsicle. Hold on, let's see. What art? I don't care about Spotify. Aw. Look at that. I love... Hold on. I need to show this, and I also need to show... So, yeah, no, this is very cute. I also love the... Yeah, I love the moonlight behind her. I like how the wings kind of look like glass. They're, like, very see-through. Very, very good. But I also... And I blame you for this. I'm getting... Well, there's Komachi here, but don't worry about Komachi. This is a drawing with Luna and Medicine in it. And I blame entirely Crown for this. I always want to see what people are doing, man. I will always do things. I hate... Autocorrect. Oh, goated art as per usual. Oh, I see what you're saying. I know. Are there versions of Popsicle that aren't ice? Or like, I guess like, I don't know if I've ever heard someone say an ice popsicle before. I've always just heard popsicle. Ah, come on, get back here. Get the fuck back here, Michael. We're gonna have a duel. You and me, we're gonna have a duel to the death. Come on. Yeah. Now do it again. Now do it again. Do it one more time. And there we go. That's an LNN Michael. The easiest Michael LNN you've seen in your entire life. It's a telemarketer. Should I pick it up, guys? I'm gonna not. I was like, sugar popsicles. I've never heard of that. That's a lollipop. More so. I could see that. Yeah. Because it's made out of sugar. It's on a stick. That would be a lollipop. You know what I am remembering? I didn't used to take the extend in stage 1. I'm just remembering that. I used to take the power because Marisa needed fucking power as soon as she could get it. With Reimu, it matters less, but Marisa, I actually needed to take the power in stage 1. I forgot about that. I forgot there are times in this game where you want to take power instead of lives. Oh, whoops. I zoned out. Yeah, that was my bad. I still have free power. How about a sickle that's a pop musical artist? Well, that would technically be a pop sickle. That is true. I don't know how it'd do it, but if it did it, that would count if it did it. I don't know if we've ever had a precedent like that before. Here in my country, there is a candy called Pico de Dulce? 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 I don't know. Dulce is how I'm gonna imagine that's pronounced. Which, with the wonder of globalization between Latin American countries, can be read as sweet. I assume that's like a slang term. And I assume dulce does not normally mean penis, but it can under certain circumstances. Yeah, it does feel nice to have free power for as long as I'm going to be able to have it. I might lose it this fight, you never know. You always gotta just appreciate the things you have in 18 while you have them. Because they're never there for long. Your lives, your power, your sanity, they're all gone. Or they can all puff up away and smoke. Poof. Nice. So I would prefer if she goes to the... Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. You don't want to do it. That's fine. Look at how fast she's gonna die, though. Look at that. I saw, like... It only took me 21 seconds to kill that card that time. It was like the 40 seconds it took. Pico is... Oh, no, so Pico is the wrong one. Okay. Okay, well, your first message is funny in the context of your second message, Nabeka. There's just an ad. I didn't even know that Super Mario Galaxy is having a collab with fucking McDonald's. Oh, because of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That makes sense. I haven't seen that in the ad, though. No, that's light for you. It's like, oh no, you said much worse shit, actually. No, Becca, what are you even talking about? We bring up a lot of interesting things in this chat room. And by interesting, I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? Ever. Yeah, that was just bad on my part. That's just a whoops moment for me. This is a whoops moment for me. I thought I moved too early. I almost did. Ay, ay, ay. Should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, it's just... I need to stop moving around so much. I don't remember this section as well as I thought I did. Now kill the fairies. Mwah! I don't remember if this section is easier for Reimu in focus or unfocus. My brain wants to say unfocused because it is from Marisa, but I genuinely don't know. That was just bad movement on my part. That was bad movement. Spanish, every word means penis. It's just it's a language of penis. That's just the existence of every Spanish speaker. At one point, you just kind of have to accept anything you say has a sexual meaning in a different country. True. Or a racial meaning in some instances. And you're like, wait, hold on. This word that I say that's completely normal in my language means something just really fucked up in this other language? How does that make sense? It's like, that's just how it is sometimes. It sucks, but it's like, not much we can do about it. I literally can't say the European Spanish word for grab without being reminded that to millions of people it sounds like I'm saying I'm going to fuck a pencil sharpener or something. I would... Do I want to know how it leads to that? Kinda. So very, very big difference in my brain, but again, it's just sometimes things overlap in weird ways. Speaking of overlapping in weird ways. Gotta get ahead of the game. Gotta be ready to game. Can I fucking kill you? Well, no, I have one power, so yeah. Sorry, silly me. Silly question. I need to stop moving so quick. I had the right dodge there, I just did it wrong. I really thought I was able to slip under that. Well, whoops. In Spanish, there aren't really any offensive words by themselves. So they're only offensive when they get moved over to other languages. Or like, it's only offensive when other languages try interpreting them more so. If you say, voy a coger un afilador de lápiz to someone from Spain, that sounds completely normal, like I'm going to grab a pencil sharpener. Meanwhile, there's someone in Latin America. Meanwhile... Well, that word, in English, that word is a slur, because people started using it as one. Yeah, but that, yeah, no, I think that is, like, the main example in my head, where it's like, yeah, the Spanish word for black is completely fine, and you say it and it's chill, but because English speakers used it as a racial slur, like, now, when someone in Spanish tries saying black in Spanish, people are like, dude, what the fuck? And they're like, I'm just saying the name of a color in my own language. I don't... What's the... What? It's the unfortunate things about words. fucking really locking in from Michael here. Gotta defeat her. I can't let this damn cat stand in my way. Making my way downtown. Yeah, that was just super unfortunate. It happens sometimes. It's Michael Spell 1. It's whatever. This is that one time when AutoMod enabled itself on my channel. I have no idea why it did that, by the way. And people couldn't say black even in the message that was written entirely in Spanish. Yeah, again. The dumb English AutoMod shenanigans. Or like just AutoMod shenanigans, but like, I don't know. It's presumably it was written by people who spoke English, so it just assumes that first. Could say the Spanish word for you couldn't say the Spanish word for ass either, despite it being even less bad sounding in Spanish and not having a history like the formal one. Interesting. It just didn't want people saying ass in Spanish. I don't know. I think we're finding... I think AutoMod just hates Spanish, actually. I think we're finding things out about AutoMod. Yeah, I'm realizing that I should just pick up the power there. I think 1 miss, yeah. Because having power is very important in this game. So I think if I 1 miss on stage 1, I should still pick up power. I think that is the route. Instead of just, like... fucking twiddling my thumbs with like no lives. Or like twiddling my thumbs with no power and all lives. Oh damn, 176, okay. That's an improvement. I remember, what was it, because I'm getting back to AutoMod, there was, like, I was trying to enable, like, fucking, because, like, someone's telling me, like, oh, you can enable, like, commands or some shit, where it's, like, you do exclamation point lurk or some shit, and it'll do a message for that, and I was like, okay, well, how do I enable that, and so I just tried looking shit up on that, and it was, like, I don't remember why, but I remember reading, like, I think it was either in, maybe it was something I misread in the Twitch interface, or maybe it was just some misinformation I read online, but it was like, oh yeah, you need to enable, like, Nightbot or whatever, and it'll, like, mod shit. No, right, I think it is a Nightbot command. And so in my head, I was like, oh, I guess I have to enable Nightbot then, but I don't really want to do that, because Nightbot does the auto-mod shit. And so I was like, okay, I'll turn it on and see what happens. Did a stream of it, and then it started fucking giving people warnings and deleting messages for no goddamn reason. I was like, what is happening? If it timed out rocks. Just for posting in all caps like one time. It was like 2 to 3 hours long stream, and you had to whitelist like 10 words because you didn't feel like checking how to disable auto mod midstream. Fair. Nightbot only does auto mod stuff if you mod it. I guess I modded it then? Never even chat with Gnome. Yes, no, I have it like that now. I do have it like that now, yes. For some reason, when I heard the term enable it, I thought that meant I had to like enable it even with mod features, because it was like, it wasn't like a like slash mod thing from what I remember. It was like I hit a button and then it was like, okay, now it can mod. I'm like, but it also did the commands I was trying to get it to do. And then I did more research and I was like, oh, okay, no, I can't have it on and also not mod. I don't remember if it works, but I tried setting up something for exclamation point lurk. It was, how I found out about it was really interesting. So it was like, I was playing, I did one stream where I did a Super Metroid randomizer, and I got raided by someone who had like 2 chatter, or I got raided by someone, and they were very chill. Unfortunately, they did have 2 chatters who were, somehow less chaotic than all of us, or sorry, more chaotic than all of us combined. I don't really know how. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they weren't that chaotic, but the interactions felt fairly chaotic in the one stream where I talked to them, so it felt fairly chaotic. But they also ended up, one of them also ended up talking about like was it, yeah, like commands or whatever, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I can try enabling those. I need a fucking better strat for that. That's so bad. I also need to remember what actually comes after. Beautiful. Alright, we're not gonna kill her this time. Do not kill her yet. Kill her at the last second like a good little ring. Perfect. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, I'll take it. Metroid Mussy? What the fuck are we talking about? It was like that years ago. Don't know how it works now. My memories from when you streamed Geometry Dash. God, Geometry Dash is a cool game. I haven't played that much of it, although my friend used to play it a decent bit. It was just like that game required you to like be good at pressing one button over and over again, and I was not very good at pressing one button over and over again. That was me. There's a lot of like, I don't know, there was a lot of skill expression in the pressing one button, and I don't even say that jokingly. I say that legit. Like there was, like you only press one button in that game, but the shit you do in that game is fucking insane. Because you got like no time to press that button, or like you have to press that button at very specific timings. I guess there is also, well, yeah, there is also holds, depending on what ship you're playing as. Yeah, okay, that was a free one. I don't even think I need to dodge. Yeah, damn. That was just a free pattern. I didn't even need to dodge that. Shit's insane. I think she's dead. Yeah. Yeah, 17 seconds. Not bad. It's only gotten crazier now. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, because, again, like, when you have a game with... if you have any game, and, like, that game has community-made maps, I think, so, like, it's only gonna get crazier as people get better at the game. So you have levels like Bloodbath looking like impossible gauntlets only doable by the best players in the world. And I'm sure it's, like, now, like, tons of players have done that shit. Even if tons of players haven't done that shit, it's probably, like, again, now we have... Now there's levels that make that look like a joke. Because, like, Osu's the same way, right? And, like, again, I haven't played much Osu either. I played more Osu than Geometry Dash. But I know Osu is like similar in the fact that it's like you have levels that it's like at the time people looked at that shit and they're like, God, how the fuck does anyone beat this? And now it's like, oh yeah, now the fucking best players in the world can beat this in their sleep because they're just like the community's just gotten so much better over time, and with that means the best player has gotten so much fucking better. So they just do shit that it's like people could only dream about back in the day. Yeah, now we just regular stream it. It's stream time with Miss Sweet. It's funny, the only two games I had in my head that I wanted to do an LNB for next was either this or 15. Which, like, 15 probably would have been more manageable. I would be playing as Marisa, but it probably still would be more manageable. And again, no clue if I'm actually even gonna get close to getting this run. But at the very least, I'm happy to be just here and playing again. Or, like, I'd be disappointed if I didn't try going for this. If I end up giving up on this again, 15's probably what I'm going for next, although I do know that would be its own hell. I do know 15 would by no means be free. I've seen that much. I've also played a little bit of 15 LNB in my off time. Well, to be fair, that was also like months ago. I think that was still when I was working on the video, which, to be fair, wasn't that long ago. But I mean, like, early on into me working on the video. Now I have levels of frame perfect inputs and the triple digits on free 60 FPS. Yeah, it's a little fucking. You got another RSS LNNN because apparently that's an easy to master game. Or easy trademark or easy to master. I should know what RSS is by now. But that's sick. I need a fucking... I want to see how many... I don't want to see before I fight this boss. Okay, it is trademark. Easy TM game. Alright, hold on. We're about to go through... About to go for trying to find your channel again. I want to see, because I know you've been getting a lot of LNNs recently. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I'm like, you've gotten a lot of LNNs back to back. Like, that shit's fucking insane. I want to see. Hold on. How do I find your channel? I go over every time I try finding a fucking like a Touhou player's channel, it's just buried. LNN. I found Valley Van. We got Yeishi, got Jamers, Sock. I'm getting everyone but fucking Walrus. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go back to the run. In any case, 4 LNNs is insane. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this. That could work. There we go. I'm just gonna fucking... Honestly, you know what would make this easier? Subscribe. That would make this a lot easier. Anyways, I'm not gonna. I do want to do runs, so I'm not watching the whole thing. But I just want to see. It's like 4 days ago, 7 days ago, so 3 days apart of uploads. 3 days apart. Oh no, that's a Lunatic 1cc. Oh, but this is on the same day. So no, 3 days into 3 days. This is another LNN. This is 3 weeks. This is a jump. This is, yeah. This is 21 days separated by 10 days. So 11 days apart. I remember this one. Yeah. There's a Book of Star Mythology. And then Mountain of Faith, No Miss, No Ball. Well, that was 2 months ago. It's pretty fucking, it's pretty nutty. It's pretty nutty. Look at this funny shot. Was it? Yeah. This is the game of the keys. Did I play this one? I don't think I played this one. I think I played a different one. Wait, I did play this one? Okay, I couldn't tell if I remembered the UI at all. I was like, the Marisa looks similar, but I don't remember. No, I know why I don't remember this. It's because I played as Futo. Because I was gonna... No, yeah, I am thinking of a different Marisa. But yes, I played as Futo. And it is the E67 thumbnail. Alright, in any case, time to die to good old Sanyo. Yeah, I need to not move around so much. I need to understand when I'm fine to just stay still. Yeah, also letting bullets overlap is really bad. Perfect. Perfect. Uh-huh. Good shit. Alright. Now please be kind and move to the right. Thank you. My streaming was a little too fast there. I have no confidence in my, streaming abilities, because it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. At the very least, I knew not to chase her down. Chasing her down is really bad there. I pick up... I know I need to pick up the power. RSS LNB next. When I played the worst shot? How the fuck did I get... How did I do that? Didn't I also play the worst shot in the other fan game from them that I played? There was another fan game where I played... No, yeah, it was Bossum. I played the worst shot type in Bossum, didn't I? How do I manage to do this? How do I do these things? Okay, but we pick up the power here. We pick up power. Hello, Indigo. on. Bad reading on my part. That's fine. Who even gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. Not even once in my life did I even. You know what's something... Oh, God. Because I remember in the time I was grinding this, it was funny. Roche Light, the good old Rocks of Light, decided to do something in the stage that I thought was fucking hilarious. He just went out of his way for a Is this a section? Yeah, this is a section. He went out of his way to fucking pacifist this. He did a fucking pacifist capture this goddamn section. I thought that shit was insane, because it was. I can barely normal capture this section. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jimbo, by the way. That's why. To be fair, I was in the wrong spot, but I just didn't want to go off to the side because I felt scared moving in that direction. Oh yeah, also this section sucks. Stage 4 just has a lot of shit that sucks to it. Oh my god, that's right. I don't know if I can stream this slow enough now. Oh, I literally can't. Yeah, no, because I was in the middle. Ah, that sucks. Alright, well, stage 4's not bad. You have a funny stage 4 vid? Hey guys, how far are we run? Yori Hime! Is that you? Jimbo hates me, yeah. Hold on. I'm very curious. What's this? stage 4 is funny? I want to find out how it's funny. Hold on. Let me just retry and then pause. Yeah, let's see this shit. This is unlisted. The world will never see. The world will never know if you're on stage 4. Oh, this is... Oh, you did this 1 power Sinai, huh? Yeah, look at how stupid this shit gets at 1 power. Again, this is why you need power. Because, like, look at this. Look at this. So this is fine. I almost hit that bullet, but whatever. You could have gone to the right there, but going to the right is still scary because they're still shooting from that direction. So you feel more comfortable staying where you are. Oh my god! It was fine until you went down, and then this is just a fucked situation. No, that was a good down movement. That was good. That was good. And then it was... Yeah, there we go. A lot of that was panic. Also, yeah, no, I thought the video was going to be louder. As fine. Yeah, this section goes fine even with 1 power, especially with Sinai. This is not... Well, you have to deal with double layered bullets, which does make it scarier. But in general, that's not the worst. Yeah, it's just like you unintentionally time out the first fairy literally just because you can't deal damage to it. You only have 1 power, so it's just like... It just gets timed out anyway. Yeah, it's the same section that I did without even, like, intentionally trying to time it down that much. Alright, now let's see how your yellow fairies went. Or let's see how yellow rice went. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just, like... You're just more goated at dodging than I am. I get so mad when I see this, but it's just like... Like, how the fuck do you... What is your awareness on this? Because, like, okay, I get that. Tap to the left. That's a... Okay, this is a wall right here, right? This is a wall. I get that. The wall's closing in. You're like, okay, this is a wall, this is a wall. Oh. And then, so there's a restream to the right. So, again, I don't even know what this... Because, yeah, in my brain, I'm like, okay, there's the walls there. So if you're looking in slow motion, you want to go here. But you see those approaching, you're like, no. Which I wouldn't have even fucking seen those. And then you go around those, and then you're here now, and you're like, okay, need to dodge this one. And then you immediately fucking do movement for this one. And then while you're at it, you do the movement for this one. And it's just like, and then you read that one. This bullet right here, you read this one, because that was a clear dodge for that. And then it's back over to here. And then there was a dodge for that section. Like, it just looks like you're on the back foot so much, but you're still, like, reading it. Like, normally when I get on the back foot this much, I can't see shit. But, like, genuinely, you were reading so much of that. Like, it's not like you're seeing everything, but you're seeing what you need to, even while on the back foot. And I just, like, I can't do that shit. Nah, that was just incredible. That was a really good fucking... that was just really good. That dodge right there was just sick. Yeah, and then it's a cooldown for now. Oh, that was unfortunate. I don't know where you were going there. But you have the ever extend. So you just kind of go for it. Yeah, this is more or less how you're supposed to do this section. Well, aside from the... I guess you kind of wanted to do the restream there, because otherwise you're just going to get forced into the corner. This fairy is not going to die, by the way, before the next section starts up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dead run. It died in the same way mine did. It died in the exact same way. The center fairy didn't die fast enough, and then you want to stream it. You want to do a circle, right? So you don't go. You want to do a circle. Honestly, yeah. I'm so curious what this looked like. Just need the monkey. I guess that's just what I need. I don't know. I need to get better at monkeying. Also, I'm very curious to see what was my, because I haven't looked at this in forever. People say 20 is hard. It has some rough sections in it, I'll say that much. Yeah, okay, look at this. Yeah, I have... So my Rainbow my Rainbow PB is a 1 miss. But I picked up power. So it didn't even matter. Okay, yeah, so I see my gameplay is not really any better. That's really all I wanted to know. I'm also curious to see what the stage 4 looked like. Okay, so the run was like pretty good, aside from probably... I imagine it was only that one death in stage 1, and then stages 2 and 3 were probably just LNN by the looks of it. No, I don't think they were LNN, but I think it was a 1 miss. I think probably a 1 miss to Sanyo. And then yeah, this is same as always. Probably got hit by Rice. Again, like this is how it goes when I'm doing Rice. Yeah, like I just get lost in the sauce. I realized I didn't need to move that far to the right, to be honest. And also I was getting a lucky pattern. No, I got a fairly lucky pattern there. And then, what was it? I had more or less spots where I'd like to stand for Jimbo, although sometimes the Mentos would just fuck me over. And there just wasn't really anything I could do about it. Because I think the Mentos are random, from what I can tell. I've never felt any... Oh God, okay, I got lucky as hell there. I got lucky as hell there. So yeah, this section is I take out the 4 on the left, and then, yeah, I just start streaming it. That was honestly really screaming there. I was going really fast, although I see why. Yeah, I see why I went fast there. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, I forgot. Oh, I don't bother to shoot the center fairy. Oh. Oh, I don't shoot it. That's right, because the only way I could take it down before these guys show up is if I have 4 power and am shooting it before, or like, as soon as it spawns in. If I have 3 to 4 power and I'm shooting it as soon as it spawns in, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm fucked. I forgot about that. And then here, it's take out the center first, and then if you want to be ambitious, you pick up the life piece. Otherwise, you just take out the center and then you go to the corner because it's much easier reading. That's more or less what my stage 4 used to look like. I'm curious what this Misamaru looks like. I'm very curious. It was fairly good reading. I just didn't anticipate the giant fucking yin-yang on the right. But I had plenty of room to move towards the left, so I could have gotten out of there. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, the nons aren't that bad, although I just get scared most of the time. There is a strat to this. I don't remember what the strat was specifically. Like, it's just like, your movement is dependent on where she moves. Oh yeah, right, if she moves down, yeah, you have like fucking pixels to make the dodge with. Yeah, and then sometimes, depending on the angle she shoots, sometimes you need to dodge sooner or later. Non-free is not difficult, although I remember dying to it a lot. And then this is either a 1-miss or a cap. I typically never die to her final more than once if I was on a good run, if I remember correctly. Doesn't mean it never happened, but... Okay, that was scuffed, but that's fine. It worked. That was just bad movement on my part. Probably should have been a cap. But yeah. Free miss stage 4. It's not bad at all. And then since I had... There we go. Yeah, since I had free power, I picked up the life. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm going the wrong way. It is funny, because I do think, in terms of, like... I'm trying to think of it in terms of, like, Touhou 20 and Touhou 18. I think in terms of, like, how cheesable the game is, I think Touhou 18 is easier than 20. Because Touhou 18 is cheesable in simpler ways that can lead to you getting a really good run, whereas Touhou 20 is like... I think Touhou 20 has... I don't know. Touhou 20 also has really strong cheese, but it's not... Like, the cheese will get negated by the stage 5 boss and the stage 6 boss. Those bosses will not care about your cheese. Also, I realize I'm not... Hold on. There we go. Those bosses do not care about your cheese. They will kill you regardless. Meanwhile, like, no boss in this game can stop your cheese. If you have a cheese strat... In my case, it was just Fang. Like... Yeah, like, nothing could really stop Fang. Obviously, there are some bosses it worked better against than others. And bosses have so much health in this game anyway that it's like... Sometimes Fang doesn't even feel like it really helps all that much. But in general, if I used Fang against something, it would deal big damage. Big damage was in fact dealt. Yeah, I need to actually get that timing correct. I do remember, this was like months ago, but I saw, what was it? There was like a channel I saw that uploaded a VOD of them playing, I don't remember the name of the channel anymore, but they had a VOD of them grinding for 18 LNBNC. I wonder how that went for them. So that would have been a couple months ago now. I wonder, like, if they got it, or like, or if they're still going for it. They were very new to the LNB run when they first started. Or, well, I don't know. Or like, I say that, I think I literally just say that because they weren't optimizing power in stage 1 the same way I would, but to be fair, that doesn't mean that they weren't. I realize it does not mean that they were new to the LNB run. They might just not care to optimize stage 1. Well, I think it is funny because I realized, like, again, I was looking at it today. My Marisa PB actually was before, or like, yeah, what was it? My PB with Marisa was before I actually learned how to play stage 1 more efficiently. The game with Moon Hyper being harder says a lot about the game. Or you mean the game without Moon Hyper being harder? Says a lot about the game with Moon Hyper. No, I love Moon Hyper. Moon Hyper is fucking funny. Moon Hyper is cheese incarnate. I love that fucking thing. Yeah, like, it does invalidate a lot of patterns, but it's still, like, I don't know. It's just funny that I have a way to, like, use the opponent's bullets against them. You know what I mean? I think that's incredibly hilarious. And it leads to a lot of funny strats in stage 1 where I'm literally just, like, graze farming. I love shit like that. You can do that with green one? Probably. I don't know. It was just, Moon was just more straightforward to me, so I just got, I just did, bruh. It was just, Moon was more straightforward to me, so I used Moon. I would like free power. Okay, good shit. I wanted free power, and I have now gotten free power. What more could I ever want from life, even? Goddamn. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, that was just bad gameplay on my part. Whoops. I'll take it. I still didn't, I didn't die. I did not die. We're good. Again, hardest part about this game is just gonna be to not be lazy. After seeing the same patterns over and over again for 10 billion times. 10 billion times. Yeah. I guess, what's our goal right now? My goal is to try getting a run back to Misamaru. I think I can do at least that. I think I can get a run back to Misamaru at least. Getting a run past Misamaru is going to be very difficult. And then from there... Oh yeah, I did look up what was it, Cake sent me the strat they were talking about. And I realized that, yeah, I do realize the strat that Cake showed me was the strat I used to do. But again, I shot down the boss. Yeah, I stole that from a different LNB player. I think probably Blue Bus. Or sorry, LNN player. I guess, what was it? I don't think Cake has an LNN yet. If they have an LNN, I'm willing to call them an LNN player. But for right now, they are still LNB player in my eyes. Unless they already have an LNN. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Cake's game. I know Cake talked about wanting to go for an LNN in this game. Which probably means they're like... Well, they have an LNBNC, right? So they're already on the route to do that. Like, they're already a good player. And LNBNCing this game is like... To be fair, I don't know if it's on the level of LNN play. Although I do remember someone in chat joked about that forever ago when I was doing runs. So they're like, bro, going for an LNBNC in this game is like fucking equivalent of getting an LNN. I'm like, I don't know about that one. I can die a lot and still get it. It's a very difficult run though. For me anyway. I knew what I was doing there. I know. It's gross when I'm playing as Reimu, but she's here. She's gonna be the one to do it. She's gonna be the hero we deserve, maybe. Maybe she'll be the hero we deserve. I don't know. Also, hello, Zero-san. How you doing? Give me the point. Look at this. I got 4-hole power in my power. That's insanity. That's absolute insanity. That's a Sanai version of insanity. Insanity. Yes, yes, yes. Easy video game. Easy video game. That was a good up movement. I liked up. I think, yeah, if it's the first movement, it's fine. In general, you want to... Well, that would have been fine had I tapped a little shorter. Do I really want to go all the way to the side for that? I guess maybe. I think in general it's better if you do it where the curve is, or like where the. I'm trying to think of how to describe the shape I'm talking about. Like, You wanna do it where like the. Oh, really? I got hit there? Okay, whatever. Whatever, Sanyo. Whatever. Just be like that, why don't ya? That is quite brutal. This is a very brutal Sanyo. I think I can still get it to stage 3. Or stage 4, I mean. I think I might be able to get this run to stage 3, guys. I don't know. What say you? I don't know why I was so dedicated to shoot her down there, but I just was. But I were. Oh my god. You're gonna do this shit to me. I did stream that too quickly. I need to stream it a little slower. I have a little more confidence. Wow, I couldn't even kill her. I couldn't even kill her. Summon Lily during Jimbo, I know you want it. I can't. I literally can't. If I wanted it, I wouldn't have disabled my CP. Look, watch this shit. No Lily. It can't even happen. Yeah, 2 power isn't gonna be any much better than 1 power here, so we're just taking the extend. 2 power is not gonna help me here. Yeah, again, I think this is like this is the game where I would reset state. Like, if I had, when I was playing as Marisa, if I had like a run turn out like that, I would just straight up like just reset stage 3. Because I like Marisa just straight up can't do it 1 to 2 power, and I don't think Reimu's much better off, but like. I feel like I can still center Reimu to an extent. That was such a free pattern, damn it, I'm so bad. I'm so bad, that was so free. Oh, I just got scared because I thought it was gonna end sooner than that. Okay, yeah, where the fuck do I go? Like, where do I go, Jimbo? Where do I go? Fucking Mentos. Mentos of Doom. Why did I go that way? That was just terrible. I don't know why I went to that. I don't know why I went that way. That was a good pace going into her. That was a good pace going... Or, that was a really good pace going into Sanyo. I just choked. Again, like the run can kind of just end at any point. The run kind of can just end. I forgot about bottom scraping. I need to do that. I think I only missed 1 power there. Yeah. 177. Good shit. Could have been 178 though, if you think about it. If you really think about it, could have been 178. And it would have been really Bowser and awesome. Would have been Oser to Bowser pose. Would have literally been all that. I feel like if I played that a little cleaner, I probably could have gotten 260. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Now it's not cool. Now it's really lame, actually. Now kill the cat before it's too late. Easy game. Yeah, again. I can't... Or, like, there's no reason not to take the extend here. No reason not to. Because I will almost have enough. Perfect. Yeah, very scuffed. That was very scuffed on my part. Okay, well, speaking of scuffed on my part. Yeah, I just didn't even want to bother. I didn't even want to bother. You think that's enough? Honestly, that might be good enough. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You just gotta strike slightly before the 0. You must strike while the iron is hot. Okay. Come on. Easy game. Easy fucking game. Yeah, even if you one miss, you still have free power going into her. So honestly, yeah, one miss is like fine for this stage. Like you get one miss and still have a good pace. Yeah, I didn't know where to go there. I think something I'm realizing about this is that, like, I'm just not really gonna have anything to say for a lot of these streams. Like, cause like, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to talk about the same things forever. And also, like, this game kind of does just require concentration. Like, I'm just gonna have to really be fucking going. Like, and like, even when I do concentrate, like there, like, I can still just die. It does not stop me from dying. That it is you, I'm sleep. Very sleepy, you, take the power, fuck it. Be a free. Be a free power. Maybe taking the life there would have been more beneficial. I would have time to build up the power, to be fair. Not like a ton of time, but I had a little bit. Again, it's just like a weird thing where it's like your lives kind of, or your power kind of is your lives in this game. It's like power bombing, except now it's like, oh, if I don't have power, like my lives are just irrelevant. Except like, well, yeah, no, I guess it is the same or like the same issue you'd run into in like Touhou 10 and Touhou 11. The difference is that in those games, you have to spend your power on like a valuable resource. In this case, it's just, I died, and now I'm fucked. Also, yeah, that was just very, very bad reading on my part. Very bad reading. Very bad reading. Shit. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes you just try to fucking, you just try to read it and it's just not quite right. We are at 2 power now though, so anything can happen. Alright, yeah. They added another child raising simulator in Azure Lane. What do you mean they added another? How do you add more than one? What do you mean? What do you mean there's 3 of them? What do you mean there's 3? Okay, but it's not like... so you can raise a different child, I guess. But like, that makes it sound like it's like you're playing an entirely different game whenever that starts up. But you're playing like an entirely different game like 3 times, where it's like, oh well, this child raising simulator is different than this child raising simulator is different from this one. Reminds me of oh, there used to be this like weird ass game. I've seen like a video or 2 on it. I saw a video talking about it. No, you know what it was? I saw a video of PBG, I think, talking about like weird ass games, and I think the name of it was like Princess Maker or something. And it's basically like you have a daughter who's a princess, and you gotta raise her to be the strongest or whatever. And there was like, I think there was like, it was like a series. But I remember it because I think PBG had a video where he was talking about like weird ass games, and that was just kind of on the list of like okay, yeah, I gotta talk about this shit. And then there was someone else, Tamahiro, who just made an entire video on one of the games because she was like, look at like what the fuck is going on here. Like, I don't remember a lot of what happens. I just remember there is an ending where you can marry your daughter, which I guess it sounds about right considering fucking the era in which it was made. Not like people don't make weird games like that now, but I think especially back then it was just like people just gave less of a fuck. Well, also, I think that's probably also, like, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a cultural difference or what. Because I can't imagine even in Japan that shit's not frowned upon. You know what I mean? I feel like it just depends on what circles you're in. I don't get it though. I thought Azure Lane was about boat women. Azure Lane is nationality propaganda. They want to make it seem cool to marry and have children or ship women. So it is about boat women. Maybe try to make marrying and having children with normal women cool first. See, that would be cool. that'd be great. If that was the thing we could all get behind. Made in 1600. I get like, yeah, I guess, yeah, era would be like 1600s, right? But I mean more so like, I don't know. I feel like even like the 90s or 80s, people gave less of a fuck about things. Like people just like, well, because you didn't have like Twitter at that point in time, or like fucking like you know, like fucking the social justice warriors or whatever. Like people didn't like it whenever people did weird shit, but like there was less avenues for people to get up in arms about it in groups, right? So people just kind of stayed in their own lane more, is more so what I mean. Nowadays, people don't give a fuck. people go into whatever lane they choose, and I mean it's not a bad thing. Like that can have some very positive effects. So like, you can also have some negative ones, you know. There's ups and downs to these things. Not saying Twitter is a fucking like a sanctity of, I guess by less of Twitter I just mean social media, right? But like, I don't know. Social media is not always a great thing, but in general it can be better to have people group up to actually talk about like, hey, is this shit cool or not, right? Or make Mpreg real and cool first, actually. I had at first heard this MMORPG. If I'm being honest, I saw you say MMORPG, so when I went up to read it, I also read it as MMORPG at first. I don't quite know how... Oh, that's a bot. Hold on. I don't quite know how scientifically close we are to Mpreg being a reality. You know, I mean, science will keep advancing over the coming years. You know, we might be looking forward to like a beautiful future. Who knows? Or a terrifying future. Really depends on your outlook on the whole situation. Nah, the future's probably gonna be terrifying no matter what, now that I think about it. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. 3, 2, 1, 0. A little early, but that's fine. We almost got 4. Me throwing away my research into cancer cure to study Mpreg to furry transformation chemicals. You know, someone might. I play Mahio gacha games, so I don't know about people's opinions because they cry about every child character because MiHoYo. MiHoYo made a game called Lolly Haven during the statement. Did they really? I guess I don't know. Every company has their dark and weird past. Even if they didn't make like weird shit, right? Like they still made stuff where it's like, oh, here's some of our earlier projects, and it's all just like, what the fuck are these games? You know, fucking, what is it? You know, Squaresoft, or, sorry, not Squaresoft. Why can't I think of, you know, Square Enix made Hide Glide? That was a fucking game. It's like some company was responsible for making that, was it, like a, I think it was like a PS1 game where you fight each other in fucking construction vehicles. I forget what that game was called, but it has hilarious cutscenes and also a hilariously bad English dub. God damn it. I remember seeing Game Grumps play a little bit of it. Actually, no, I think I saw it from Donkey first. Then I saw Game Grumps were playing a little bit of it, and I was like, this is great. I should have watched them play it, honestly. I never watched the whole series. I just saw, like, little clips from them playing it. Is it on Steam? I would not know. I can't imagine it's a game where you cheat up to try to find it on Steam. Steam? I don't know. Because, like, there's a part of me it's like, oh no, Steam wouldn't allow a game like that to be on it. But no, Steam allows just about everything nowadays. There used to be a greenlight system, which I think, what is it? I think the Steam greenlight system used to be way too strict, but now it's like way too lenient. Now I go into my, like, I swear to God, I go into like my search tab to like look for like, or just like up random games, and it's like, and it goes like, oh, here's the top 4 games that are trending right now, and 2 of them are porn. I'm like, all right. 2 of them were porn. One of them was like that game that came out recently, Red Dune or whatever. And then the 4th one was like some like it was just like a little goofy indie game. Which I'll never complain about random goofy indie game being in the popular search results. As long as it's not porn. We're mixing it up. Yeah, again, just do unfocused until I start to feel uncomfortable, then swap to focus. So quickly, swap to Winston. Fuck. Absolute panic dodging. Also, I've had that Yomu, was it the Rigid Brain Girl Yomu song stuck in my head? I don't know what the actual name of it is. In my head, I just know it as Rigid Brain Girl. One missing in Tucson, you know, was not bad at all. Is that? No, that's gotta be a real game. Pussy Hunters, but with 2 Ys. That's gotta be a real game. That's gotta be. Humble 2K hentai game bundle, 10% off. Have you heard of the Shinra Bancho version of that song? Is there a different version? I got showed a version of it. Hold on. Is it different? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I go into my YouTube recommendeds and I see Genesis Mega Drive. Look at how fucking, honestly, she looks so cool. Bro, this is kind of, yeah, this is more or less what Reimu would look like if she was, like, if you saw Reimu in real life, this is more or less what she'd look like. Okay, well, I was gonna try pulling it up anyway, but if you're linking it, is this different than what I listened to? I listened to Myeon. Or eye color's different. I listened to this version, I think. I don't know if it's any different. Oh, it is different. Is it just the person singing it's different? Alright, fuck it, we're looping. We're looping. If she was a woman. Bro, can you imagine if... Oh, hold on. Temelos. Sorry, it's hard for me to read that. Because it's like on a little corner in the screen. I think Temelos. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I tried shortening it with the bit I could read. Get her. Kill her. Yeah, see, I want to be this. There's something I'm doing wrong there. I think I just gotta try to follow under her and then understand that, like, the dodging I need to do is different depending on what version of that I'm seeing. Okay. I don't know. This is just a fun song, though. I like this song. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Kill Dos Años. She's gonna die. No! I ran right into it. We'll just say lemon. Alright, I will do that then. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Unfortunate double KO. I got scared. I got scared. Oh no, don't worry. The run's fairly awful. LNBNC is it's a trip. I'm having a stroke just looking at that. What, just my movement, or... Yeah, no, I should have just picked a side and tried to take that out. That was my bad. You know, I did forget. Staying in the center is like the worst thing you can do there. Because you can take out a decent chunk in the center, but then you have to escape at some point. That's just like... God, that sounds so fun to sing. Just like the... Just the rolling of the tongue. I don't know if that's a roll. That's something. That's some fun mouth movement to do, although I don't quite know how to pronounce it. It sounds like there's a G. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get it. Nice. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Nice. 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 Very good. That sucks ass. No, that sucks ass. It could be fine though. Could be fine. Hold on. Hold. Okay. We'll take it. That's a run back to Misamaru. Maybe want to attempt Touhou 6 normal no bomb again. Touhou 6 is fun. I like Touhou 6. It's a lot, I don't know. Touhou 6 is a lot more straightforward. But like, yeah. No bombing can be fun. I think I like the bomb key, although it does feel really satisfying when you're able to do it all without having to press X. That being said, if I have the ability to press X, you better believe I'm pressing X all day and night. I am like, I live and die by the X key. Low rank Sakuya's ass. God, I don't remember what low rank Sakuya is. Well, to be fair, I know rank makes a lot of a difference, but like in my head, I have no clue what rank looks like. Or like, in my head, I can't tell you the difference between different ranks. Considering how much I bombed when I was playing Touhou 6, I probably was mainly playing low rank. Except for like early game. Early game was probably high rank. Yeah, I have to take down a fucking warhead. Alright, I have to take down a battle tank with a pea shooter. I couldn't even get her to half health. Alright. Oh, I forgot I wasn't... Oh, whoops. I was showing that in the wrong resolution this whole time. I'm curious... Okay, hold on. I know... Well, I'm not going to listen to it repeatedly. I just want one listen to hear the difference. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is this a Yomu version of like a... Wait a minute. Wait, there's this, which looks exactly the same. Oh, wait, no, but she's wearing Yomu's outfit. Never mind. No, someone made a different version of it with a fucking Vocaloid character, I think. Normal killing doll... makes the bullets and no rank stay on the screen so much. Oh, so you just get... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do one listen to this. I'm gonna do one listen. I'll not keep y'all in the loop for too long. I just wanna see the difference. I guess this version sounds more electronic. It sounds a little more like their voice is coming through like a fan. You know what I mean? There's like an electric fan blowing in their face as they're singing this. That's like the best way I can describe it. I guess I like the Shinra Bancho. Shinra Ban. I cannot fucking say. Is it Shinra Bancho? I forget the circle name. I guess I like the Shinra Bancho version more. I don't know. They're both good. It's just a fun song either way. Shinra Bancho. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably... I do have plans today, so I'll probably do one more run, and then I'll be it. Shinra Bancho is also named the FDF Free Stage 5 theme for some reason. Really? Huh. I did not know that. I did not pay attention to the song names. I feel like I barely played FDF Free. I just like... It just gave you a ton of resources, so I just kind of... I did my normal run, and I did my Lunatic run, and I played an EX, and I was just kind of done. I did play a little bit of the, what was it? I'm a dumbass, by the way. I did play a little bit of the, stage... What am I talking about? I have Alzheimer's. I played a little bit of the Last Words. I did not do a run, though. I know they added last spells. I've not seen those. But I did try some of the Last Words. Those are fun. I did not do all of them, though. Some were too hectic. I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. That's fine. I can take that. Yeah, again. I think I just take... I don't know. In any case. Do I just take the power? I probably just take the power. You realize that other run I actually didn't die. I just didn't take... What? So in that other run I did, I took the power and I didn't die? Hello, Stefan. Yeah, we got more cat girl. Hello, how you doing? Shinra Bancho means something about harmony, so that's probably reasons. Gotcha. Listen, you can never stop the army of Touhou cat girl. You got Chen, Orn, and Michael. The holy trinity of cat. When I think of the three of them together, because what was it? There was, I haven't watched too much, like... Oh, I can't think of what it's called. I haven't watched too much Touhou M1. Although I remember seeing, like, a screenshot from a Touhou M1 skit where I think it was, like... It was like a group of, like, was it, Oren, Chen, and Mike all doing, like, a skit together. And they were just, like... working in a McDonald's or some shit, or like a restaurant that was a fast food restaurant that was supposed to look heavily adjacent to a McDonald's. So now whenever I think of the three of them together, I just think of the three of them working at McDonald's. That's just the first place my mind goes. Yeah, also, I'm gonna be listening to that Yomu song for a fucking while. I'm gonna listen to that for a while. That shit's fun. 3, 2, 1, popper. Got the full green. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Good shit. Very good, very good. Nice. You're good, just bored as fuck. That is fair. Some days it'll just be like that. You hate Chen for some reason? Well, her patterns in 7 are, I mean, not all of her patterns are that bad, but she's got some annoying ones. You just figure that part in the... I have no idea what that is. OIIA PV? What is that? Alright, well, we're about to find out. Hold on. Hold. I must mute. I'm sorry, hold on. This is completely unrelated, but... What is this thumbnail? I've seen this art. Where have I seen this artist before? I've seen the artist who's drawn these faces, but I don't remember what they've done. They've done something that I've seen. I've seen this exact artist before. Bonky game. Oh, they did make the Bonky game. Oh, they did. I don't know why there's a car. Not even because of the game, though. You just hate her. She's got a vendetta against Chen. Wait a minute. Wait. It's just... I was like, is it very slowly? Yeah. Okay, that's incredible. That's the Chen. Wait, oh, I listened to this recently, because this got added to Dan Cag. Oh, I was like, I feel like I've heard this song before. Oh, this got added to Dan Cag. Chen, help me. I need to defeat this stage 2 boss. I need your help. I'm kind of curious to listen to whatever the fuck whatever Bonky guy made. God, I forgot about Kubanashi Recollection, though. It's so good. I didn't really... Well, I saw Asprey FM did a speedrun on it. I never watched it, but I thought that was pretty cool. But, what is it? I know, like, yeah, Kubanashi Recollection is just a really fun game. I didn't have much reason to play it after 100%ing it. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I've just never really been interested in doing much speedrunning. Although, if I wanted to play it in some way again, that would probably have to be it, right? I mean, that's like the reason... That's the reasoning for speedrunning existing as a format, is literally just like, oh, I want to play a game I like more. I guess I'll just speedrun it. Yeah, I did, like, technically I did IL level speedruns because of the gold medals. The game does have you participate in speedrunning in a small form. Or, like, even if it's not full game levels, or full game runs, right? It's still, like, you still try to get the golds in the levels. Chen, please, I need this. My run is kind of hitless. It's like, if I get hit, that's when the run ends, basically. I'll barely have enough power to survive the harsh, cold winter. I don't know how I feel about this song. It's, like, funny, I guess. I don't know how much I'd listen to this, although I don't hate it. It's just kind of like... this song is just kind of here. You know what I mean? I mean, at the very least, I'm impressed about how much they've made a song out of just a noise. Of just... It sounds like fucking Banjo-Kazooie talk, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is that Dad? That's Dad. Hold on, I have to pick this up. Wait, I'm sorry. Hello. I struggle when I started Touhou. I struggled with normal 1cc. Touhou 6, like when I got my first normal 1cc in Touhou 6, I popped the fuck off. I was so excited. Shit's still hard. Ay ay ay. Chris Launcher calling. Is that my dad's name now? He's the Chris Launcher. Oh right. Shit. Okay, well I gotta. Aw, that's adorable. Hold on. Look at that. Look at those free fairies. Okay, but I don't give a fuck about those. I wanna. What is this? What is with the bottom right corner here? Oh, well, wait. Alright, you guys there's an ad, so y'all never be able to see what this is about. She found the bone! God, if only y'all didn't have ads, y'all be able to see the wonderful amazingness of... Look at how fucking happy she is. Pass the link of the fairy one, or... Oh, this one? This one right here, or this one here? I assume you mean the fairy one. Hold on, let me send you the fairy one. That's the title. Let me see. Wait, the other fairy one? Wait. This one? This one right here? What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I got about an hour before Dad gets here, so I have time to be doing this. What is this? Who is this guy? Why is he here? This is Iviosis. Huh? What? This is Meme Factor, I guess. What is this? What is this footage on the bottom right? I don't know who this is. I don't even know if I know this song. What is happening? This is not what I was ready for. Hello, Sanai. How you doing? I'm just mesmerized right now. I'm like... What the... Oh, hello, Letty. What the fuck is happening? I love the chroma key. The frog. The frog can never be melted. What the fuck is happening? Who is this dude? Who is this guy? They're going through it right now. They're having a rough time. All right. So, you got... I'm sorry. You got... What is undefined farting object? I don't want to know. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. I am confused. God help me. Yeah. You and me both, brother. Those guys can be baseball players. Okay. Why is it the two? They're either baseball players or they're gay porn actors, and there's no in between. I want to know. Do I? Do I truly? I'm too tall, brain rot. Listen, I've spent too. Yeah. No, you got it right. I am too Touhou brain rotted. I put too many hours into the series, and I know too much now. I know too much. I know. Things can never go back to the way they were before. Right, I keep bringing you to share the ting. Yeah, right. No, she found a bone. This is the whole thing. Oh, Marisa stole it. She stole her bone. Okay. Well, I'll listen to it. I'm gonna have so much shit to link. Actually, well, compared to other streams I've done, I actually won't have that much to link. I've had streams where I had to link shit in the VOD, and it's like an entire fucking dictionary. This will be fine. This is like 5 or 6 videos. It's whatevs. It's whatevs. Time for everyone's favorite frozen peas. Part of a complete breakfast. No. You guys want this shit? You guys want frozen peas? Don't you dare. That was the freest. Honestly, that was the freest frozen peas of my life. I don't want to know. Alright. I have a free miss and the run's still like 2 deaths away from the run being over. Yeah, I'm moving too much. I need to stop moving so much. Like, I'm going for dodges that will work, but they're not necessary. That was just a rough situation. That was just rough. This is just entirely music. I guess it's supposed to be like mostly the animation that you look at and you go like, wow, incredible. I would do that, but unfortunately I am currently locked in to a headlong collision course with the embodiment of evil herself, Sanyo, my arch rival. I do remember, it felt so refreshing when I was going through the original grind for 18. Well, I guess the failed grind for 18. When I was going through that, and then I read, like, was it, the Geronte book? Lotus Eaters. When I read Lotus Eaters, and she just appeared in it, and she was just there and chilling, I was like, God, it feels so refreshing to see her in a way that doesn't make me want to rip my hair out. Well, okay, rip my hair out is too harsh. But, like, you know, it felt nice to see her in a way where she wasn't, looking to claim my life. Also, that was just really bad. I thought I was safe there for some reason. I don't know. I got to Misamaru today. I'll take it. I'll take the Misamaru run. Yeah, that's a rip run. That is a rip run. That was fine. That should be final run. I should call it sooner rather than later. All right. Well, again, not about touchdown today. Thank you so much to ever watch this stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.